George purchased 4,500 lunchboxes for a total of $29,250. He marked up the price of each lunchbox by 40%. What is the retail price of each lunchbox? We're answering this question, and it's going to take multiple steps for us to figure out the retail price of each lunchbox. The first step is to figure out what George purchased it for. So we're figuring out the wholesale price of the lunchbox. So this makes me think of unit rate. The word each makes me think of that. We are figuring out the price for each lunchbox, or the price per lunchbox. Price for one lunchbox, so it's a unit rate. So we put price in the numerator and lunchbox, the number of lunchboxes, in the denominator. So the price of all the lunchboxes is $29,250. And the number of lunchboxes is 4,500 lunchboxes. So this is a rate, and then to find a unit rate, we must divide. So I'm going to go over to the calculator and type in, I already typed in 29,250 divided by 4,500. And we get 6.5, or if you talk about it like money, it would be $6.50. So $6.50 per one lunchbox. So George got this great deal, $6.50 per lunchbox, because he bought the lunchboxes in bulk. Now he's going to need to mark up the price of the lunchbox so that he can make money. So he's going to mark it up by 40%. So I'll go ahead and start typing. 40% of what? Well, 40% of the $6.50. Now I'll change 40% to a decimal. So I'm going to get rid of the percent sign. Remember, 40 is the same as, that's supposed to say 40, 40.0. So the decimal is really here on the right side. Then I move the decimal 2 times to the left to change this to a decimal, sorry. So 40% written as a decimal is 0.4 or 0.40. 0.4 and 0.40 are equivalent. And then of means multiplication, and then we're going to multiply by the $6.50. So 0.4 of the $6.50 gives us a markup of $2.60. $2.60, that is the markup. So that's not the new price of the lunchbox. That is what it is marked up by. That is what it is increased by. So what I need to do next is I need to take this original $6.50 and then add to that the $2.60 to get the new price of the lunchbox. You can use a calculator, but I'm just going to add this by hand. So $9.10. So I'll go back to my typing tool, make this a little bit larger, and type the retail price of the lunchbox is $9.10. And then I'll make sure I circle that so after all this work, you can tell what the answer is. Let's reread the question, make sure we answer the question. What is the retail price of each lunchbox? So this is the retail price, the price that George set for the lunchbox so he can make a profit. So he bought each lunchbox for $6.50. He's going to sell it for $9.10 so that he makes a profit off of these lunchboxes.